which was the exact same secure code that he gave in the 1996 film and came back in 2015's Rogue Nation. So Bravo Echo 11, BE 11. When you mirror that and turn it into numbers that look like the letters, you get 1138.
So this cadmium is really interesting because it's tied to the founder of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. The infamous, who knows who this guy is? But I did this in my cryptocurrency decoded. I did his alchemology. What is alchemology? You take numerology and you bring it into alchemy and then you add it up. You should be doing this with your name. And what did I get for the outcome for Satoshi Nakamoto? 113. Too many coincidences. And you know that coincidences are a superstition. At least for me they are. Well, if you start to pay attention to your life, ladies and gentlemen, you'll start to see that things are happening for you, not to you. We live, no matter what, in a scripted reality. We live inside this big computer, and we're now downsizing into our own computer. It's called AI. A fractal below that. And maybe, just maybe, the Bible was written by a computer. I'm starting to think that's a very good possibility. Artificial intelligence wrote it, and it's been around for a long time. Just not absorbed out into the real life world that we live in until now, the age of Aquarius.
You see, they put two clues together right in the middle of the screen. ZZ is like a code. You will see that in a lot of movies. I think XRP is actually XPR. So XPR is going to $3 when they merge together.
Now, the bag you're after is on tray 01833, heading towards the northwest corner of the facility.
Copy that.
Is a symbol of the Matrix, but in sort of a Renaissance or medieval theme. This is medieval times, and there's the rest of us. This is all us humans on Earth battling it out. And then above that, we've got heaven with the angels. But the angels aren't really just angels. The angels are actually manipulating what's going on Earth.
This description of the angels is quite interesting. That the angels aren't just angels. They are manipulating what is happening on Earth, resulting in the humans fighting each other, meaning that these supposed angels are the instigators and perpetuators of war.
And who's at the center of heaven but Merv himself? So it's all about him. Again, he's controlling everything that's going on in heaven and everything that's happening on Earth.
This is a big revelation because she revealed that the Merovingian is controlling what happens in heaven and Earth, a symbolism that perhaps hides what happened in the Matrix.
So this is another analogy for the Matrix, where we all think that we're in control of what's going on here on Earth, but actually there's a whole other system in place where we're being manipulated.
Aquarius, we're in the Aquarian age, or so it seems. And here comes blockchain technology, where the internet is. This is why Aquarius is the age of the information. This represents the water being poured out, represents information. And then you get the chain, and there it is right on the card, staring you in the face. You can't miss it. And I can tell you right now, mankind didn't tailor the words of blockchain around this devil card. They weren't just sitting down and say, oh, let's call it blockchain, and it's the devil card, and it's got the chain and the block on it, and the people, so we'll call it the blockchain. No, folks, it's just because we're living out a scripted reality. Mankind is being used. We're going along for the ride. And I'm going to support that. I'm going to show you some people in here that had no choice but to do what they were supposed to do. And that's it. I don't know what else to say at this point. But it's the star and the devil, and you're chained. And folks, if you if you're not a fan of a cryptocurrency, like, oh, I'm not going to do that, and that's fine, but this is the way technology is moving. Like, you've already been pre-programmed with swiping your card and using plastic and a business card or a bank card. Most stores, a lot of stores don't even accept cash anymore. So some of you may still use it, but the majority of you have used the card. You've already been pre-programmed for years to use a digital currency. And now it's actually going to go into a completely different format. Blockchain technology. And this word block is blockchain and the devil card. Ruled by Capricorn and Saturn and Satan. That's what we're looking at right here, folks. But you see, what do you think rule fiat currency? What do you think rules the dollar and the peso and all these other currencies? You think is any different? No, and you use them. But people just they can't see the forest from the trees here. And then it's apparent because when you say the word Capricorn, which is right on this devil card, there it is. The string of pi now, mathematics. Because the blockchain is tied directly to pi. Pi is the makeup of our frequencies that we give off through our emotional responses as human beings. It contains our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, our movements. Pi is Earth, the perfect circle.
This could be the same key that Nova the girl recovered at the end of the movie Kingdom of Planet Apes. Check out my decode for more details.
Don't have a clue where your money is. See, once upon a time, you could walk into the bank, make a wall, and point to a gold brick. Not anymore. Your money, that thing that you bust your ass for, it's nothing more than a few photons of energy traveling through a massive network of fiber optic cable. Why did we do it? We did it to make it go faster. Because your money better be fast. Faster than the other guys. But if you want faster markets with faster trades, faster profits, faster everything, sometimes you're going to blow a tire. And that is exactly what happened yesterday at 1:07 p.m. Eastern.
At some point, I want people to understand AI is coming. AI is going to wreck the economy. It's going to destroy capitalism. Not everyone makes money like me and you. There's a lot of regular folks out there who have 9 to 5s. Those jobs are going to be gone. At some point, the government's going to come out with a basic income. And what happens after that? Capitalism dies. Crypto's going to be gone. Everything. Uber drivers, truck drivers, everything's going to be replaced. And you can't have capitalism without a middle class. You have 3, 4 years, maybe 5 max to get rich. If you don't get rich by the year 2029, 2030, you're cooked for the rest of your life. This is what I'm here to do. You ever watch that movie They Live with Rodney Ray Piper where you put on the glasses? Basically, this guy was in a world where there are a whole bunch of aliens around. And whenever he put on the glasses, he could see the aliens. But without the glasses, you couldn't see them. So that's what I'm doing for you people. I'm helping you decode the matrix, giving you tools with this numerology and astrology so you could put these sunglasses on and then you can start seeing what I see. It's Flight 11. The Twin Towers look like an 11 side by side. They both have 110 stories. New York City, 11 letters. New York, the 11th State of the Union. Shanksville, 11 letters. The Pentagon, 11 letters. Need me to go on?
You can stop in there, brother.
They actually have to tell you because the elite believe that if they tell you what they're going to do to you through movies or through books or whatever, they negate their karma because they told you what was coming. So that's what they believe, and that's why they put like things like that in movies, pop culture. Jay-Z had a song called Umbrella in 2008, and it said down with the Dow Jones. And that year, the Dow Jones crashed. So they were actually putting stuff out.